This should be interesting. Trouble finishing. Finishing what? Yup, me too. First thing I thought. Very frustrated with the masturbation process. Well, maybe we'll do different topics. Tell me about the finishing or the lack of finishing in this particular area. Hallow? Didn't I look that up before? Fox. Could definitely be a last name. Sneaky Fox. Look at how he's just curled up. For some, they can't even get an erection. Tell me about this issue here more. They're trying naked pictures of either exes or even porn. This particular guy, this is so weird, but this particular guy is, he even had one of his boys put a wig on, trying to see if something kinky would work, and sit and be naked, possibly. This looks like, right, determined. Yep. Even there's even possibility that he had the friend play with his balls. This is even, I don't know what kind of shit this cat was into, but there's even some knife play here. He doesn't know what it is. What is it? Oh, you know what I was picking up on too? You know, I told you how the men who change to women are having issues with their insides. I believe it's possible that the women who turned into men and used that to be opportunist as well, I believe that their implants for their thing, something's happening. There's shrinkage. There's spots where it feels cartilage is just dissipating. This is all because of the intention and what you did with that particular transformation. Karma what? It's all coming back at one time. This has everything to do with the gender wars we've been experiencing. For those that have bad intention, I cannot be, right? There are a lot who did have great intention. You would never know you were one or the other. You look exactly as how you present yourself is how people perceive you, and I have no problem with that. This is the other shit. Let's see. It's just not working. Let me go online again. Look, it's the wolf. You were the wolf in sheep's clothing. Calm. Is this the calm before the storm with this? Okay. The anger. Because the sense of pride and just cocky, abrasive behavior, the unattractive, where it's overkill and it's all day, every day. Adam, I guess, this could even be the story of Adam, that some shit that I don't know. Maybe, I guess, for you Bible thumpers, maybe I'll look it up too. There could be some symbolism with that. But it could also just be the Adam and Eve. What are you going to do? I mean, Adam wasn't supposed to be Eve, and Eve wasn't supposed to be Adam. For those of you who had it done and you were children and it was against your consent, there could be some fucked up shit happening to your parents if they're still here. And anyone else that knew. It's a connection, an energetic connection to all things. Look at it as a yo-yo. Right? And just act like when where it's touching, where its destination is where what you just sent out. So now all of that is now coming back to hit them in the face. For some it is, their looks are, something's happening, their deformity. The goat. There could be somebody that has the Baphomet tattoo that this is for. REC. This could be recreation. It could also be to record videos to set people up. It could also be that there's a record when it comes to, what do you call that when you're fixing botch surgery fixes? Yeah. I mean, the first thing I got was how bad this really got when it comes to the manipulate with the world, the programming, the putting shit in the food to push it, the getting rid of a lot of women, and then somehow turning men into women. It's definitely I wouldn't even say so much dark as confusing. It's confusing, diabolical. I'm not sure what the target point is. All right. It's probably a bunch of scientists, geeks, who now you have that need to know everything, the God complex, and then you have that they were usually bullied as children. So it's it's a tough mix. Now you have, and they're usually unattractive, but not always. They're angry, and they have that, if you tell me I can't, I will, and that's great in certain things. When it comes to science and gender and spiritual law and shit, it's dangerous. Carol? TA. FM. Tammy. And Tame. I do believe there's gonna be some type of explosion, eruption of rage and fury. The ones who swap their shit for nefarious reasons, I mean, you already had some dark shit inside of you to even do something like that. So now it just became darker over time because you really didn't want to do this. Mostly, you didn't really want to do it. There's another reason. You sold your soul and your body. You sold the whole thing. And that on top of you doing it so that you could do something bad, that's extreme narcissism, and it's going to be interesting to see. God, let me see what the advice would be. Practice. You may want to start practicing meditation now. Hold on. Practice. I just got nervous. If this isn't putting boundaries up, this is arming yourself, keeping yourself ready at all times. I mean, shit, for some of you, it's practice swinging with sticks and bats. Yep. I hate giving these messages, but it does feel like some weird shit is going to pop off from an internal thing mixed with darkness and hate. I would practice the art of leaving, putting the boundary up, and then leaving too. I'm getting upset because I think it may be some war shit amongst the people though, which is what they wanted. those the others. Oh, some shit's coming for you too. You're gonna wish you just had this. I feel like the universe got something real special for you weirdos. But yep, we'll do that. Put the boundary up and then leave. Alleviate this in the future. I know that there's going to be some shit where you're going to want to grab the bat with the screws sticking through. I'm getting real upset because some of you are experiencing this, and you constantly holding this in and not. I would go and let that shit out somewhere else. I know it's tough when you don't have a place to go other than in your tight quarters, right? I would listen to some music. Yeah, headphones. Listen to some freestyle. I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of either Guatemala or El Salvador or Peru or Cuba or something. Can you hear my voice? Some shit that feeds your soul. And unity. Look at this shit. And you're going to find each other. You're going to be the only motherfuckers outside with headphones on dancing in the street to George Lamont. Just look into my eyes, right? And now you're going to form some group that this could have been the way cartels and gangs and shit were formed. I'm guessing it was. But you're on now, consciously. So now everybody that you spend time with, you're going to have people that show up with headphones that can't move. And they don't even know the words, but they're going to try and get in. Now you know, right? Lesson learned. It's going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to alleviate you getting arrested, stabbed, shot, and killed. Well, maybe not shot, but you're stronger than, right? You know who you are. I'm excited for this. I love destruction. I know this has to happen. It's a you could call it separation wheat from chaff. You could call it another round of rapture. It's just we think of rapture that somebody would be taken up. They're just taken out. Rapture's been happening. All right. All right, that's it. I probably said I was going to do some shit and say some. I'm just not in the mood. See you.